What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live. That's all I can say right now is just simply welcome to the live. Um I got a lot of shit that I want to talk about, a lot of shit that I just want to get out, and I need to air it out of my heart. I need to air it out of my head, and I wanted to talk to y'all today because I know that a lot of y'all are probably dealing with the same things. Okay, hold on. I know a lot of y'all are probably dealing with the same things. All right. Put it right here. Yep. Okay. All right. First things first. Today is an 11 day. So I just want to let y'all know I feel like I've been getting tested so much today. Like they was not lying when they say 11 days or when they test you. Another thing that I wanted to say is I refuse to lose. Get the fuck out of here. I refuse to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, patience. I was just on TikTok live. And I was like, okay, I need to go live today. I need to go live today. And I need to talk to my people today because if I'm being tested like this, I can't imagine what they probably may be going through also. And I'm doing well. My main thing that I just wanted to tell you is that meditate. Like, I know you probably tired of hearing it, meditate. But like, honestly, if you find yourself defaulting back to your old frequency, you're going to have to meditate. You're going to have to reset and get yourself back together. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? And, I just want to speak some life over us. And I just want to tell you that whatever emotion is trying to get the best of you right now, it's only trying to get the best of you because it wants you to go back into your old world, your old reality. And I just wanted to chat with y'all and let y'all know, like, certain things that this matrix may want to dangle in my face, I'm just not biting it no more. I'm just not on the hamster wheel no more. Like, certain things I'm just not chasing. Like, I don't care for nobody's attention. I don't care. Like, because the moment that you always are fiending something or wanting something or chasing something, you are giving your power away. You are giving your energy away. You are giving everything away. And I'm saying this because anytime that you want something, it's like almost like being in lack, because if you want something, that means that you don't have it, right? So I realized, you know what? Needing nothing attracts everything. Let me say that again. Needing nothing attracts everything. And I'm monitoring my thoughts. And it's so crazy how coming on here is so healing for me. Just talking about this and airing this out with y'all and realizing that y'all probably going through the same thing. This is healing. You feel me? Meditation, matrix. And change is not comfortable. Change is not comfortable. Change is not comfortable. How to detach from your desires? You detach from your desires by realizing that you are already the person that has that desire. You are already the person that has that desire. You are already the person that is experiencing that level of abundance or wealth. You are already that person. And I find it interesting that it really takes consistency and repetition to make a new idea stick, a new reality stick? Repetition. But the problem is that we struggle with being consistent with what we love to do. Not, my bad, not what we love to do. We struggle. Sometimes we struggle with being consistent with that too, but we struggle with being consistent for the things that are good for us. That are good for us. What you said? Hold on. Let me see what you're saying. I can't barely read this. Need. Some people need a. I don't know if I would say some people need a bullet in the head. You get what I'm saying? Unless they've done some like rape or, you know what I'm saying? But like, let's not bring that energy here. You know what I'm saying? That's not the type of space that I want to create. Like, I'm learning how to control my energy. I'm learning how to maneuver this energy. Let me tell you something. When you are a person with big energy, you got to learn how to control that shit, bro. Like, you really got to learn how to manage yourself. You really got to learn how to use your energy and put it in the right places, or you just end up with lots of overload of energy. Like, only certain people gonna get it. Only certain other people gonna understand what I mean when I say learn how to control your energy. Because let me tell you something, you could walk in a room with an attitude, but because it's you and because you have such big energy, when you walk in the room, all of that shit is felt by people. It's felt by people, bro. And it's like, we really got to keep a positive mindset if we want to live a positive life. Monitor your thoughts every day. Monitor your thoughts every moment, every thought. If you can get so constant and so into the moment right now, if you can get so into the moment that you only are aware of the thought that you are thinking in this moment, and whenever it starts to get negative, you can derail it into something positive. Whenever you find yourself going down a path that's just old emotions, and I understand my body, it's not used to these new thoughts now. Your body may not be used to these new thoughts. Your body may not be used to this new reality that you're placing upon it. So it freaks out and it wants to default back to what it's always known. But you have to be disciplined enough to tell the body, hey, focus. Hey, listen to me. Hey, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I refuse to lose today. I refuse to lose the day. I refuse. I demand success. I demand good things to happen. I decree success. But the problem is that when negative thoughts start to happen, you feed them more. You feed it instead of starving your fears. Whenever you start to see proof that your manifestations are coming true, you need to cling on to that. You need to hold on to that. You need to listen to that. Does that make sense? And you can't trust what you see, because I've noticed, let me tell you something. Your bank account, let me teach you something. Your bank account, you can't even, you can't even, let me tell you something. You can't even 100% trust your bank account. You know why? Because you can't 100% trust what you see. Like, for all we know, the system could be making your number look smaller for whatever reason. And you know what made me think like this? The music industry. The music industry will try to make your numbers seem not as big, or make your stuff seem not as influential or impactful by manipulating things. And my thing is just, you could be getting emotional about what you're dealing with in your life, and and the thing about it is you don't even know if it's really real. Does that make sense? Like, you don't even 100% know if what you're seeing is real. And I feel like I'm in that space. I feel like I'm in that space where it's like we questioning what's real and what's not. We got people who are not authentic, claiming to be authentic and looking like they're authentic. And the thing about it is we have to just trust. We have to just trust that what is real will prosper. We have to trust that people who are not showing up authentically and people who are not spreading truth and light, they will all eventually end out the same way. They will perish. They will fall. And it's like, I guess I've been calmer now. So people have been saying like, oh, Sticks, like, what's wrong? You sound sad. You sound this, you sound that. I'm not sad. I'm just going through changes. I'm genuinely happy with myself. Am I being challenged and tested? Yes. Am I being challenged and tested? Yes. My belief system. Can you believe in something even though you can't see it? And that right there is called faith. And a lot of y'all faith is being shaken right now. But you have to understand, the enemy gets the most desperate when you are closest to the finish line. The false prophet can only pretend for so long. I love that. I love that. And it's just like, it's an everyday battle with myself to overcome my old self. And overcoming your old self is not always easy when you've been being yourself for years. But the level of trust and faith that I have in my situation and in my life and in my goals and my faith is bigger than my fear. You know what I'm saying? My faith is bigger than my fears. And as long as my faith is stronger and more potent and bigger than my fears, my faith will always succeed more, because whatever you're thinking about constantly is what will manifest. And let me tell you why it's scary. Let me tell you why I get scared sometimes. Going against the grain and going against what everyone thinks is the thing to do can be scary, because it may not be as popular. It may not be getting as much validation. You may not be getting as much support as you want to. But you have to understand, if you can trust and believe in what you have going on, then that will continue to manifest regardless of what anyone thinks. I don't know why, but I feel like the stream is higher quality. I don't know. I feel like the stream, I've been making films and stuff with my camera, maybe because that's set up, but it looked like the stream is just so much more higher quality. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? If you on my YouTube or my Twitch, then you know what I'm talking about. It seemed like the stream is just so much more higher quality, in my opinion. I don't fear speaking the truth. It's planting seeds. Intentional faith helps us focus on the long haul. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, I feel God has been really teaching me patience. God has really been teaching me patience. Like, teaching me that, like, don't worry. Like, I'm grateful for what I have right now, but this truly is a marathon. And this truly is a very abundant path if I have patience. You get what I'm saying? Like we want things so fast and we don't realize the faster we get it, the faster it goes away. The faster we get it, the faster it goes away. And my thing is just like, I want to be remembered. I don't want to be a fleeting moment. You know what I mean? Like everybody is just looking to put things out just to put it out, just to put it out. But it's like, you're not being memorable like that. You're not creating a legacy. You're not worried about a bigger picture. You're just doing things for right now. And my thing is, I want to inspire people even after I'm gone. Legacy. I want to inspire people even after I'm gone. Even after I'm no longer breathing. I want my work to be inspiring the youth and teaching kids like, you know what? There's a bigger picture. Having patience with souls that have not woke up yet. No, it's not about other people right now. It's about having patience with yourself. Remember, I'm not worried about nothing outside of myself right now. Because guess what? I can't have patience with other souls that's not developed yet if I can't have patience with myself in aspects that are not developed yet. You see why we've been trained to think outside of ourselves and look at things outside of ourselves and admire things outside of ourselves without first internally loving ourselves, without first internally having respect for ourselves. Somebody said they're a people pleaser. You think martial arts ties into spirituality? Yes. Yes. I think anything sports related ties into spirituality because it talks about a journey to get better. It talks about mastery of a craft, mastery of a move. When people read about us and what God did through us, they will know God was present through every level of life. And that's what it is. Like, I feel like when people look at my work and my art, they know God is in it. When you look at Michael Jackson's work, you know God is in that work. That's God. You know, I was watching not a documentary. It was like a movie, basically a documentary about Mozart Amadeus. And in the movie about Mozart Amadeus, they were talking about how his work was like God talking. And it would make you emotional. But you can't let God speak through your art if you always rushing it. How is God supposed to work? Like, even the world took 7 days. Even the world took 7 days, so they say. But the reason why I'm saying this is because even God didn't make the world in 1 day. And the big part about it is, God gave you your gifts and your talents. Yep. And my thing is just, I don't want to fold, or I don't want to adjust to what society thinks I should do with my gifts. And I don't think you should either. If something does not feel right to you, or something doesn't feel authentic to you, then I don't think you should do it. Like, I just feel like we a lot of people just doing things for likes and validation and views. And it's just like, doing things for likes, validation, and views is not really gonna give you impact. It's just going to give you maybe a check. Maybe a check that only lasts you so long. And then you will be empty again, looking for the next thing. I could feel it in my brain, just, That's something I have yet to do today. I didn't meditate this morning, and maybe that's why my brain, my head felt attacked the way it did today, because I didn't meditate today. I didn't meditate today. And I need to meditate, because meditation gets the head in order. Meditation gets the mind in order. I'm grateful. How many of y'all forgot to talk about your gratitude today? How long do you meditate? I've been meditating for about 20 minutes a day now. 20 minutes. I'm getting close to the 30-minute mark, but I'm at 20 minutes, right? The purest thing is your passion, the higher God calling. Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about doing things just for money. I don't know how I feel about that. Because whenever you do something just for money, it doesn't last long and it doesn't really make you happy. And I am on a journey of fulfillment. You know what I mean? Inner abundance. Gotta have a daily gratitude and affirmation journey. Exactly. That's because we all have a basic need for unity and connection, building bridges of love, understanding in a world that is often divided. Money is chasing us and not the other way around. Money literally is chasing us because money cannot have use if we're not using it. Money cannot have no use if we're not using it. I need to do 10 push-ups real quick. Hold on. I need to do 10 push-ups real quick. Hold on. I need to do some push-ups. Just shaking off any negative energy, any negative emotions, any negative thoughts, any negative beliefs, any negative doubts. Just shaking it off and moving the body. I want to give y'all a practice real quick, okay? I want to give y'all a practice real quick. This is what I want you to do. I want you to just stand up, right? And just, you're going to, you're literally just going to jump in place, like not even leave your foot off the ground. Jump. Yeah. And just jump. And you'll see a lot of stress and tension will fall right off. Cleaning all negative energy off of you. Energy is real. Your electromagnetic field is real. When you realize how real let me put on my other crystal too, my lapis lazuli, for protection. My other lapis lazuli. Oh, guys, I got good news. All right. My class, The Seduction of Money. I'm dropping some new videos today. I've already recorded them. And you guys are going to be so excited for what I'm going to talk about, okay? Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about it today, okay? And it is called the ebb and flow, okay? Now, if you are a 8 life path, you're born on the 8th, the 17th, you're born on the 26th, you're born on the 28th, or your birthday adds up to 8, or you are an entrepreneur, or you are really into like wealth. If you are an entrepreneur, I'm telling you right now, the seduction of money is what you need. The ebb and flow, okay? Listen to me when I say this. I don't know many people that have talked about this when it comes to money, because just like my second mom was saying, my mom, she was saying that money chases us. But the thing about it is we have to understand energy. So the ebb and flow talks about after every ebb, there is a flow. You have to understand that there will always be times in dry spells or when things are a little bit slower than usual. Okay. As an entrepreneur, you will face that. And what I'm trying to tell you is even when things may look dry, even when things may look like they're not where you want them to be, after every ebb, there is a flow. But you have to be able to keep a strong mindset in the midst of the ebb. Okay, let me look this up for y'all, because I already made the video for it. I just gotta upload it. Let me tell y'all what I mean. I'm about to show y'all. Okay, so the ebb and flow. Okay, this is not a spiritual connection. It's a cycle, a rhythmic cycle. The ebb and flow. So the phrase ebb and flows has its origins in the movement of the tide. Remember when I told y'all money is connected to water? Just like the water and the tides are connected to the moon. And the moon is connected to the woman. Let me say this again. Let me say this again, okay? Today, we are talking about the ebbs and flows of abundance, okay? And the ebbs and flows of abundance is what you need to understand if you are on a journey to accumulate wealth. You will have high months and you will have low months. You will always deal with this when it comes to life, because that is life. But when I talk about the ebb and flows, what you need to understand is after every ebb, there will always be a flow. Okay? So after every dry spell, after every, what did they call it in Egypt? Famine? After famine, right? Right? Now let me explain to you what an ebb and flow is, okay? The phrase ebbs and flows has its origin in the movement of the tide. And we know the tides are controlled by the moon. Just like the moon also affects a woman. Now remember, the way that you seduce money is the same way that you seduce a woman. You have to woo it, because money is a woman. And water is connected to money. Okay? The ebb is the movement of the tide as it recedes from the shore, while the flow is the movement of the tide as it comes back towards the shore. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that you need to understand that, yeah, you may be going through a hard time right now. Yeah, you may be going through a dry spell right now. Yeah, you may be going through a weird, after every ebb, there's a flow. So after every situation that you're going through that is challenging comes a blessing, comes a new opportunity. But if you are easily emotionally affected, you may be stuck in that ebb a little bit longer than you expected. So this is what I mean when I say the seduction of money is very spiritual, but also is connected to the physical realm, because it teaches you how to not get matter with matter, but to get matter moving through your mind, because only mind can move matter. That's why it's called mind over matter. And a lot of y'all, your matter, your body has been fucking you up. You has been fucking you up. Used to describe something that changes in a regular and repeated way. Money. So my thing is, If you are interested in joining the seduction of money, and the reason why we called it the seduction of money, I can't everybody comment the number 528 for me. Can everybody comment the number 528 for me? 528. I want y'all to comment this number for me. Okay, I see. Okay, TikTok commenting. Hey, y'all, TikTok, run up the likes on this. Run up the likes on this. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you to comment 528 is because I feel like, it's my personal opinion, I feel like 528 is the wealth code. 28 is the wealth code for sure from GG33. But I just put my little 2 cents in it and I added the 5 in front of it. And the reason why is because 528 is a frequency, right? And it just so happened to have 28 in it. 528 is a frequency, and 5 is the number of beauty. 5 is the number of aesthetics. 5 is the number of change, just like we're talking about the tides, right? And 5 is also the number of traveling, and 28 is the number of wealth. Now, when you put 528 together, it is the frequency of love, right? It's heart chakra based. What color is the heart chakra? I want y'all to answer that for me. What color is the heart chakra? What color is the heart chakra? Green, right? Now, they say, what color is money? Green. Green. Green, right? Interesting. Now, another thing about 528 that I've recognized is that if your aesthetic, if I've noticed that the wealthiest people take care of themselves to their highest capability. Even if somebody said we don't have green money. Oh, you don't have green money. Oh, well. Anyways, so like I was saying, what was I saying? Heart chakra. Sometimes when I forget what I say, it can really trigger a frustrating emotion within me. And it's nobody's fault. That's something I gotta work on. So green is the color of the heart chakra. 528 is the frequency of love. So green is connected to love, right? That's the heart chakra. The wealthiest people take care of themselves to the highest level. And the reason why I say this is because they understand the power of internally and working out physically, like taking care of themselves to the highest degree, because the more you can take care of yourself, the more energy you can put out for you to attract what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Cleanliness is close to godliness or something like that. Yeah, I heard that too. You slamming the knowledge on the keys. So listen, y'all. The seduction of money. I recommend joining. Today is an 8-day. Let me tell you something. Money is not a physical matter. Like, wow. I was saying like, oh, money is not a physical matter. Like it's not something that you work on physically. But then I realized money is not a physical matter. You get what I'm saying? It's a spiritual matter. You know what I'm saying? 528. Yup. So, join the seduction of money today. And learn about what I was talking about with the ebb and flows, because that video is about 2 videos. That video is going to get dropped today. Okay? If you join the seduction of money today, you will get a free reading, a free written reading. Okay? The seduction of money is $220.28. If you are born on the 5th, the 28th, if you're born May 28th, if you're born the 28th, if you're a 28 life path, let me tell you something. If you're born on the 8th, if you're born anything dealing with 8, you're born in August, this is for you. If you are an entrepreneur, this is for you. Because you are now chasing a thing, or you are now on a journey to accumulate something, and you're going to need to understand the energy of it. Okay? Things always fall into place at the right time. What's Ori? You said protect your Ori in a video. Your Ori is your head. Okay? Your Ori is your head. So DM me and send me your birthday if you want to join the seduction of money. Okay? DM me your birthday if you want to join the seduction of money. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. DM me. Okay? Now, back to what I was saying, just with everything, like when it comes to wealth accumulation, like I think the biggest thing I can tell you is not chasing. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. You cannot chase it, because once money, like a woman, once money sees that you are chasing it, once money sees that you are chasing it, money is going to have a field day with you. Once a woman sees that you're chasing her, she knows she has all the power and she's going to have a field day. She may even make you go through certain hoops and loops and ropes that you would have never been through if you weren't chasing. You got to be in your own energy. You got to be in your own space, your own, and know that you deserve it and it's going to come to you. That doesn't mean that you don't put in the work, though. You still got to go get her flowers. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go get her flowers. You still got to take her on dates. That don't mean just do nothing now, because you will lose her. But you still got to take her on dates. You still got to take care of her. You still got to love on her. You still got to show appreciation. Money loves me, and I love money. She loves me. Sometimes she play a little hard to get, but she love me. You know what I'm saying? Money loves spending time with me. Money love being with me. Money love just hanging out with me. Money always come back to me. Money always calling my phone. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, sometimes being very spiritual, people can really judge you. Sometimes being spiritual, people can really judge you. And I just want to tell you, like, don't feed into other people's judgments. Don't feed into what they got going on, because a lot of times the people that judge you, they judge you out of misunderstanding. They don't know. They don't know any better. They don't know any better. You feel me? They don't know any better. And it's not always easy picking the highest route or the highest level, or it's not always easy, because sometimes it requires you to walk away from things that you really want to react to. You get what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, make sure to sign up for the seduction of money today. Yes, I dealt with this my whole life. Facts. No, for real, feelings be hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. I feel like I got so many. You know why? Because I haven't meditated. That's why I feel like I got so many thoughts, because I have not meditated today. Why won't the universe just give money to everyone for free? I hate that way of thinking. Let me not say I hate. I really don't like that way of thinking. That's a very lack-minded thinking. Oh my gosh. You can't have that mindset. That's such a victim mentality. And I hate the fact that I even read that. Like, I feel like that type of thinking, why can't God just give it's like, it sounds like you don't want to take accountability for what you can create in your life. Like, everybody has the ability to create their life. And the fact that you want someone to just give it to you when you have the ability to create it for yourself is what I'm not understanding. And the fact that you want something, again, outside of yourself. You want something outside of yourself to give it to you. Universe is amazing, so everything should be perfect. Anyways, is this the only time you're offering the class? I need to manifest this one. That's amazing, Sticks. You are a real one. Much love, sending out to you. Yeah, man. I think this is why I've been by myself. I think this is why I have not been online. Honestly, I have not been online as much, and I think this is why. Like, my patience for people right now are just really my patience for people. My patience for people. My patience for people. You know what's funny? I'm talking about my patience for people, right? And then I just looked at the person who was commenting that madness, and his description was, he's an impatient ass guy. See how the world works? You see how the world works? You see how Lala, did you see that? The person who was commenting why the universe won't give us, and then I say, you know what? I need to work on my patience. I click on his profile to mute him, and his description says impatient ass guy. If that's not a sign, and all I could do is just laugh at it at this point. All of the negativity and the thought just went away just that fast. Just that fast, because I started to understand what he symbolizes as. Y'all see how the universe communicates with you when you listening? And it lets me know I did the right thing by just muting him. That's so interesting. It's so interesting. Like, right now, I feel like the lesson that is being taught is, what are we focusing on? And right now, if we could just take 5 minutes, I want us to think about 3 things that are working so well for us right now. I want us to think about 3 things that are working for us so well right now. Thank you, Bree. That mean a lot, Bree. That mean a lot. You know? Like, it just 3 things that I think that I'm very grateful for that are working out for me is my community. I'm so grateful to have a community of people who genuinely want to see the world become a better place. Not just focus on, identify the things that purposely distract you. Let me do the 3 things first. So the 3 things that I'm genuinely happy about in my life that are working for me. Number 1, my community. Number 2, my relationship with my mom. I'm grateful to have a relationship with my mom. Especially because when you lose a parent, you learn to appreciate your parents. Number 3, I am grateful for my newfound clarity about my creativity. That's another one. Okay. Now, identifying what distracts me. Money. Money. Sometimes money distracts me because there's times where I'm working on my business when I really should be creating. It's times when I'm chasing something that it stops me from creating. Or it's not even the money itself, it's people and how they want you to view money. There's a lot of people out there, and I'm going to just give you an example, who are working jobs that have nothing to do with their career. And at that point, I start to see it as a distraction. And the reason why I say this is because there's jobs out there that are connected to your career, but it just may be less money, and you're not willing to sacrifice that. You know? You're not willing to sacrifice that. You want the money. You want wherever they can buy you for more, you're willing to do that instead of maybe taking a little bit less to be able to do something within your craft. And I'm just being real. You know, like if I'm a music artist, yeah, Guitar Center may not be paying me as much as working a call center from home, but working at Guitar Center, I get to practice guitar at work. You see the difference in realizing that sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice the now a little bit for what you want in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Prostitution is real. Somebody said they say, yes, master, I'll take the 20 versus the 15. That's real. And again, this is seduction of money. This is the seduction of money. And I want y'all to know, like, I'm not doing gimmicks. I'm never, like, this is a non-negotiable for me. I'm not doing gimmicks at all. At all. Like, I don't care if me putting on my YouTube videos a certain title will get me more views. I'm not doing it. Because it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel like those people who are watching my video are genuinely watching just for me. It feels like they're watching for the gimmick. And that right there is not fulfilling for me. I only want to attract my people. And that's the thing. When you do gimmicks, you attract gimmicky people. I want to continue to attract people who love education and who love learning for the love of it. I want to teach people who love art for the love of it. No gimmicks. Nothing that's here today, gone tomorrow. No. Everything that I'm doing from this point on, I don't care if it makes me less money right now. You see that? I don't care if it makes me less money right now. You want to know why? Because I know where I'm going to eventually be. I know it. I know what it's going to lead to. But I've been getting distracted by people who want me to monetize my content. I've been getting distracted by people who just like, you know, Stitch, you should sell this. You should do this. You should. Nah, man. I'm looking at the long haul, the long term. Because let's say, right? Let's say I blow up, like I have a big blow up at 28 years old, right? Let's say I have a big blow up at 28 years old, and I do it for 40 years. 68. That's still young. I can still look great and energetic and alive at 68. So that's why I'm just like, okay, let's just focus on the long term. Let's focus on winning every day and working on a piece of, like, I've been studying Leonardo da Vinci. Like, I got taste now. Like, I got taste now. I got taste long term. And one thing about Leonardo da Vinci was he worked on things for long periods of time, or he worked on art pieces, and he was so detailed oriented about his work. And that's where I'm at with everything. I don't want to release a song a week. It, like, you know what I'm saying? I love how you broke that down. Yeah, like I'm not a song a week type of girl. Allow the teacher in you to prosper is for the long haul. I'm not a song a week type of person, because the same way I can give you that song in that one week, by next week you're over it. You're over it. You're over it. It's not even interesting to you no more because it's not classic. It doesn't stand the test of time. And if it doesn't stand the test of time, that means it wasn't real. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Wow. Art is never finished, only abandoned. 528. I love your energy. So something that I'm starting to do now is I am going to start learning all of everybody else's songs. I'm going to start learning everything. Like, what I love to do, I'm going to learn about the people who have come before me. So one thing that I learned that Kanye West did was every popular song that was on the radio, he remade it. He remade it, found ways to remake it, and he learned it. Because that's how you become great. You have to learn the styles of all the people before you. And then you take all of that and then you make it your own. Hold on, y'all. The taught world is what? I don't know what you're saying, Ma. I love your energy. Thank you, Sid. How many of y'all gonna join the seduction of money? I really want to create you know what? I'm not going to create a class. I'm going to put it in the mystery school. I want to make a section in the mystery school specifically about creativity. I want to make a specific section that completely talks about, like, how to tap into your most creative energy. I like that. I like that. You know? The taught word is what will draw. I feel like I know what you mean now. So yeah, man, that's just like what I was talking about, is just not allowing the world to rush you. Not allowing the world to tell you, oh, it needs to come out now. We need an album a month. We need an album. It's not realistic, and it's not going to give you the results that you think you actually want. Talking about you taking a pay cut to master your craft allows the teacher in you to prosper. Ah. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of times is only for a period of time. And sometimes you have to take 3 steps back in order to take 10 steps forward. 3 steps back to take 10. My camera looks great. Oh my God. This is the power of unlearning your gear. See what happens when I take time to myself to do what the fuck I want to do? I learn my camera. This shit looks great right now. Y'all, if y'all not on my YouTube or Twitch, you're missing out. This shit looks completely crisp and like cinematic right now. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm changing my philosophy. My philosophy will be from this point on how much value I can bring to the world. That's what I'm changing towards. How much value can I bring to the world? Because we're focusing on the wrong things. Again, value is internal. Value is internal. See, we talk about wealth. We talk about gaining the world, money and all this stuff, but we don't realize you only get real wealth through how much value you offer the world. And also, when you know you are giving the world value, you know your worth. Because you know what you're giving the world. You know what I mean? You have to give in order to receive. Service to many leads to millions, you know? So you gotta give a lot to get a lot. And that's the thing. Like, I am giving myself to my art, and my art, I am giving it to you. Like, for example, this song that I'm about to drop. This song that I'm about to drop, man, I put my heart into this. Can y'all hear this? Yeah.
She can love you like I can. Baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you. They won't ever understand.
I feel my heart in this.
She can love you like I can. Like I can. Like I can. Like I can. They can do it like I can. Like I can.
Wow. I love when you come on here.
They can do it like I can. Even if they try. Cause it come from inside.
And I don't know who needed to hear that. They can't do it like you can. Even if they tried. Because it comes from inside. There are things that people will never be able to copy from you because it is from inside of you. It is your heart. It is your spirit. It is your soul. And you can't copy and paste a soul. You can't copy and paste your soul. Nobody can be you. Nobody can do you like you. You feel me? She said, let the song play. My bad.
They don't know you like I know you. Baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you. They won't ever understand. She can love you like I can. I know you. Baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you. They won't ever understand. She can love you like I can. Like I can. Like I can. Like I can. They can do it like I can. Like I can. They can do it like I can. Even if they try. Cause it come from inside. Why you try to hide me? Try to hit me. They became my enemy. Or a friend of me. You tried to deceive me. Don't know what to believe. Want you to win my heart. And everything above. You're like the stars in the sky. You make me feel right. Cause I wanna night. Wanna feel you tonight. I want you to win my love. I want you to win my heart.
that song is actually dropping April 28th. That song is dropping April 28th. How did you learn to mix and master your music? I had someone who was doing that for me, and they weren't helping me. Like, I would literally be like, hey, can I get this song? Can I get this song? To the point where it's like, I was like, okay, fuck it. They're not helping me. I got to figure this out on my own. So I just went on YouTube and started clicking shit. I'm not going to lie. You just start clicking shit. And the more you start clicking shit, the better you get at it. It's practice. YouTube videos and practice. That's all it is. You know? Like, that's for anything. Y'all, for example, like, did any of y'all see my film that I made? Let me play it. Let me play it. Let me play it for y'all. Let me play it for y'all. So I've been working on making real art, y'all. Like, real art. Like, not no, man. All right. So look, let me show y'all something.
They don't know you like I know you, and baby, they can't love you like I can. They
My
don't.
videos, man. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm working on just creating stuff that inspires people, give people a message. So this film that I created was specifically about overthinking.
They don't know you like I know you, and baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you,
Damn.
they won't ever understand.
Maybe if I light some sage, it'll go away.
They don't know you, and baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you, they won't ever understand.
She can't love me like I can, like I can, like I can, like I can. They can do it like I can.
Oh shit.
Like I can. They can do it like I can.
Nice cleaning.
Even if they try, cause they come from inside. Why you try to hide me? Try to tell me. They became an enemy.
I'm getting accustomed to filming.
I think I finally decided to stop being afraid of my own fucking power. Why does it seem like we're afraid of ourselves? Afraid of our own capabilities? Afraid of what could actually happen? You know, sometimes we tend to overthink the things that are so natural to us, and it causes us to forget who we are. I had to look back in the past, look at who I once was, look at my childhood, to remember who the fuck I am. And I have to make sure not to get lost in that. Remember who you are.
You know what I'm saying? Remember who the fuck you is. You gotta remember who you are.
This video was made
You
possible
gotta
by Wondery.
remember who you are. Whoa. The next video is become who you're afraid to be. Hold on. Become who you're afraid to be. So now it just has me like, you know what? Like, this is all I'm worried about. Putting out real fucking art. So you know what I'm gonna do? I feel like I'm on the midst of discovering something. I'm on the midst of discovering something new. And I think this is the curiosity part where what comes into it. This is the part where it's like, okay, hold on, like this leads to this, and then this leads to this, and then this leads to this. Like that's creativity. Like, I love creativity. And if you look at the word create, it has the number 8 in it. A lot of y'all money looking funny because you're not creating. You're not. And here's the thing. When you don't create, the universe has to create something for you. It has to give you a script. It has to give you a narrative because you didn't create one. So now I got to create one for you. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like the Yoruba that say, when we come, here we forget what. Can you please put it in one message? Because you typing it in like broken, like, and I'm not understanding your message. So can you just, Christian, can you just send that message in one message? Okay? It's like the Yoruba that say when we come, see, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Put it in one message. All right? Thanks. I'm already doing too much thinking. I don't want to have to do no more thinking. You know what I'm saying? See, like, man, because now you know I'm a very thought-provoking person, and you posted something that's very thought-provoking, but I can't understand it. That is also frustrating. That is also frustrating. All right? I'm just letting you know that is also frustrating. But yeah, man. So, I'm telling you. All right, y'all. So, I'm about to head out. But like I said, make sure you guys go ahead and DM me to join the seduction of money.